Hello Ds, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Ana, where we share with you a lot of interesting and useful information from Benidorm town and Spain in general. Today we are in Alicante on the famous beach of Postiguet, which is really amazing and inviting looking this morning. And we are here today to discuss the latest news update from Spain. There's a lot to talk about today. First of all, about the situation in here right now. It's almost the end of September. The temperatures are really nice and warm, and still a lot of people are coming in here. However, if you start coming from the next following weeks, a lot of the hotels eventually are starting to work with Inserso back again, which is basically groups of pensionists that are visiting some of the hotels that do have agreements with them for 8-10 days, between 8 and 10 days. And these groups, their entire buses that are coming to a lot of 4-star hotels that still have any kind of agreements with these type of projects. So bear that in mind if you're travel to some of the hotels, and if you're planning to book, that some of them might be receiving, let's say it like this, these huge groups of pensionists. If you're okay with it, that's totally fine. But if not, maybe you can search for a hotel that does not have this problem, does not have these groups in there, just because sometimes it's quite noisy. You know, they have their own different types of entertainment in the hotels, so you might not have the holiday that you are expecting to have. Nevertheless, a lot of the hotels right now are still quite busy with tourists. This morning we have seen a lot of people arriving, but also a lot of people departing with Jet2 Holidays and TUI UK, for example, and with Benidorm shuttle bus to the airport. There were people, queues of people with luggages going back home, but a lot of them were also arriving, so it's still quite busy in here, although without it being too much, if you know what I mean. So the best time of the year right now is here in Benidorm. And the same thing is happening in Alicante, in Albier, Altea, and a lot of other touristic towns. Basically, this is the situation right now. By the way, Ryanair is still on strike from Monday till Thursday. Weekend, no strikes at all, but Monday till Thursday, they still are going on strike. And even though not a lot of flights are affected that go towards Alicante or islands, they might be just a little bit delayed in this case, but almost no flights were cancelled at all last week. So let's hope that this week, following week, will be also the same. So don't worry, strikes are not as bad as they seem to be, and not a lot of tourists are affected by those. The second news that I wanted to share with you all comes from Benidorm town, and it's about the true legend of Benidorm that has been here for 24 years, almost 25 years. It's 1/4 of a century. And this is the famous Benidorm's Touristic Bus. And this is this one right here. We're not talking about the 2-story touristic city tour buses. No, we are talking about this lovely small bus that reminds us of a old train. This one has been circulating throughout the old town and the most emblematic areas of Benidorm, and was bringing joy to a lot of tourists and families, especially children, because for them it's really unique experience, you know, to travel in this type of strange vehicle. However, everything is about to change. It's quite probable that starting from 31st of October, this touristic bus will no longer exist in Benidorm. It will just simply disappear. Why this is happening? First of all, because the company that's been running this business goes in a lot of loss right now. They've lost around 350,000 euros right now in the last year. So basically they're working towards loss and expenses rather than profit, and it has happened especially after pandemics. Second of all, the touristic bus itself did not have they did have a license. However, the municipal hall took it out, so they were operating some time without a license, and they had some issues with it because municipal hall tries to do all this area ecological, you know, environmentally friendly, and reduce the all the gases that are going from the cars towards the minimum in some specific areas of Benidorm, to make it like a green zone, neutral zone. So this kind of vehicle does not adjust to this future product, and the company also does not want to make any kind of changes for it. So the last date it officially will be operating is 31st of October. All those of you who are planning to come right now to Benidorm and you've always wanted to try this unique train slash car, this unique touristic bus, do it. Trust me, do it now, because on 31st of October it's quite probable that it will be over and the bus will no longer exist in Benidorm. So if you did not try that on and you wanted to, right now might be the ideal time to do so. The only bus, touristic bus, the city tour bus that will be operating still is the two-story red buses that are these ones right here. These ones have two routes. They have either a walkway towards the Altea or a full walk, like full tour, better to say, towards Benidorm and La Cala Finestrat. So we have two options. These buses work perfectly fine, but it's still not the same. We might miss this lovely train slash car going through the streets of Benidorm, because a lot of people have seen it and it became kind of a history of Benidorm, and it's going to be a shame if it will disappear forever. Let me know if you tried this touristic train, and if not, if you would like to do so before it disappears forever from Benidorm town. And the last news that I wanted to share with you all is a unique experience that will be available here in Alicante starting from today up until Monday, 26th of September. This is the most important gastronomy fair in the whole country of Spain, and it's dedicated to food, obviously. This is a unique event where a lot of people and best chefs with Michelin stars from Spain will be gathering together to show their best dishes, to make show cooking, to present the most emblematic, the most famous meals that you can try in Spain. So definitely this is 4th edition, if I'm not wrong, and each single year there's surprises with more and more creative cooking. So it's just really something that is definitely worth visiting it. Tourists can also go. Basically, you don't need to buy any tickets in advance. It's in the IFA Fair. I'm gonna put it right here. And what they do is that you go to the like a ticket place, you know, but you don't need to buy a ticket. You just buy for €1 per person, only €1. It's a symbolic amount. You buy like a bracelet, and this security bracelet opens you the doors for all whole 4 days of this fair. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, to be able to explore and see all this and participate in all the events inside, in show cookings, in different movies, which they're going to be putting as well about the food, like everything. You will be able to participate just for €1. And of course, try all this food afterwards. And this money that they will be taking, that people will be paying these symbolic €1, all of it, the entire 100% of all this money that they will gather will go to the ONG, which is basically a charity here in Alicante, to help people with the people who most need the help right now. So it's a solidarity event. It's something that is to help others. We will probably go as well. It's just €1 for a bracelet. You get a unique experience and you help charity too. So what can be better than that? Also, what kind of things you'll be able to see on this fair? First of all, what they're saying is that there's going to be show cooking. There's going to be a lot of different movies about the food. There's going to be a lot of explaining how to prepare things correctly, all of the typical spices that we use here in Spain, as well as the best tortilla de patata of all Spain will be presented. The recipe will be presented on this fair. Also, they're saying it's going to be typical traditional Spanish paella, typical Spanish rices of our region of Alicante and Valencian community. Obviously, jamón serrano, which is like Mecca. It's like the most typical, the thing that you must try if you come to Spain, you know what I mean? And a lot more of the things. So even if you are coming to Benidorm, you can always take a train, for example, from Benidorm train station and go to Alicante and explore this gastronomy week, which is definitely worth visiting, especially if you are a gourmet eater or if you just enjoy trying different dishes from different countries. Don't miss that one, starting from today up until Monday in the IFA of Alicante. And now let's talk about the weather. Ooh, the weather. The weather will change quite a lot, I must say, in the next following days. A lot of people are asking me what's going to be happening for the next days that they'll be coming here on holidays. And today, I'll let you know what is waiting for all those of you who are coming shortly to Benidorm. So the temperatures and the weather will be quite strange the next following days. We are receiving a front that is coming towards all the Mediterranean area. Actually, starting from today evening, we have a yellow alert due to storm and a strong rain/wind in here. However, as for now, at least here in Alicante, look at this. It's really sunny, nice and quite warm, I must say. Here in Benidorm area, that most people are basically interested in, we will have some rain on Saturday, Sunday and Monday. At the second part of Monday, so basically in the evening, there's not going to be any kind of rain at all, and from then onwards it's going to be just sunny back again. As for the temperatures are decreasing the next couple of days, obviously due to strong rain here in the area. And in general in Spain, in Benidorm today we'll have around 25 degrees, in Alicante 27, Barcelona 27, in Granada 29, Malaga 25, Sevilla 35, that's the warmest place right now. In Madrid 28, Murcia 30, Balearic Islands 28, Canarian 27 to 28 and Valencia 27 degrees today. The water temperature is around 26 degrees right now, but in the next following 10 days they say it's gonna drop to 24, which is still quite nice to swim, but it's not this warm milk temperature that we used to have during all the entire summer. And this is basically what is waiting for us in the next following days. This was the latest news update from Spain, and today from Alicante town, the capital of our region. I hope you enjoyed watching today's news and hope you'll be having lovely holidays if you're coming to Spain. And we'll see each other already on Wednesday with a new video from our sunny country. Bye!